Hello, hello, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And in this series, we will focus on the main storyline and follow Arthur Morgan on his journey through the Old West. Continuing on with Chapter 3 and the Course of True Love, Bew Grey asks Arthur to deliver a letter to Penelope Braithwaite at Braithwaite Manor. So a nice easy one from the sounds of it. So as always, we have the optional objectives up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to attempt them. And with that all said, let's catch up with Arthur and the gang. So here we are at base camp at Clements Point. You can see there is a drunken uncle in the background, and somewhere nearby the drunken reverend has been singing his head off once again. So we are going to get out of this annoying place, and we are going to take Apophis over to the Braithwaite Manor, where we have already been instructed by Dutch to investigate. So we will do that while we're there, and we will meet up with Bew Grey and find out that he is hopelessly in love with one of the Braithwaites. So just taking some good care of Apophis. I've had this horse pretty much from the start of the game, and I intend to keep him throughout the game. So I am taking very good care of him, keeping him nice and clean and well fed. So we're going to make our way off to the Braithwaite Manor, which isn't too far. Luckily, everything for this section of the game is not too far away.
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep, Caliga Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking with me.
Obliged.
So once we get past the front guards, we're going to make our way up to the main house here, and we're going to start interrogating, or at least asking people around what the deal is, what's going on. And this is where we will be directed to Bew, who will then send us off on a side quest of sorts.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
So we have been directed to locate Bo, and he is behind one of these buildings over here. I think it's this one just to our right. No, it's the one to our left here. So he'll be at the back of this building, and he is reading or writing a love letter to his intended.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but here's hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here. Then suddenly, there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds. Seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
So we can now add mailman to our list of expertise. So we are gunslinger, hired thug, let's see, bounty hunter, horse wrangler, sheep wrangler, murderer, mustn't forget that one, and now the postman. So I am calling for my horse. Ah, there you are. You were behind me. Why are you behind me? I left you here. When I leave you somewhere, you stay somewhere. Apophis. Right, so we are still in not allowed to use our weapons territory. So I can't select a decent weapon, as I do need to change my holster pistols, as I've not yet bought more ammunition. But we're going to make our way straight over to Braithwaite Manor, and once I'm off of Apophis and on their grounds, I am going to change my weapons. And these are my custom cattleman revolvers with the extended barrels. And we're going to make our way right across the Braithwaite property, and that does include all of these fields and everything else. It's quite a long way. There is the house in the distance, but it's not the house we are actually heading for. It's a gazebo, which is a long way beyond the back of the house. You can quite possibly just see the roof of it through the trees in the distance, and we have to go a relatively long way to get to it, a long way around. That looks like the gazebo there in the distance. That could be it. There may be more than one. We need to make our way across here without being spotted, and luckily the haze that has befallen the area will help. It will also hinder us because we can't be seen, but we can't see also. So we can run relatively close to guards in their line of sight without them actually seeing us. The trouble is, I can't actually see that there is a guy right here in front of this building. Oh well, that's us spotted. Go on, down you go. Ah, it's an instant fail, is it? Oh dear. I didn't realise don't be spotted meant instant fail. It said don't be spotted. I got spotted. Right, so let's try this one more time. We are back out on the property. We are a little closer than we were the first time round, but not by much. So this time I'm going to go around the house the other way, and hopefully we will encounter less people. Unfortunately, we will also encounter less cover. So we are really going to be relying on the haze and the fog. As you can see, been spotted again, but this time I haven't been instant failed. Oh, there's a guy right there. Let's go left. So we're getting close. So it was just attacking the guy that got me failed. If we just kept running, we might have got away with it. So the gazebo is actually over there. Somewhere over there anyway. So I'm going to have to wade across that river. I'm pretty sure I am anyway. Yeah, that is the gazebo. You can see by the big tree there. I wonder how deep this water is. Swimming is not one of Arthur's strong suits. He can swim, but if you look on the mini-map there at our stamina bar, it is dropping rather rapidly. And that was a very short swim. So Arthur is not the best swimmer, especially when fully clothed, I'm sure. But we've made it across, and we can now approach the gazebo, which is occupied by one Penelope Braithwaite. So we're going to go and hand deliver her letter and her little present, and most likely she will have a letter in return.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange.
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
So, with the letter and the parcel delivered, we have been given yet another letter to return to Bo. And I'm going to take the sneaky exit. I've just noticed there's a boat here at the end of the pier. The other guards won't be spotting me leaving if I row out into the lake or river or whatever this is. No one will see me. So we're going to be going quite the long way around. This does take some time, and I finally catch up with my horse right outside of the Gray's estate. So I literally ran all the way here because my horse had come here entirely on his own. I don't know what has gotten into Apophis lately, but he seems to be displaying a lot of autonomy.
I'm on official business for the family.
All right, come on.
So once we're past the enthusiastic guard on the front gate to the manor here, we are going to locate Bo. He's not in the same place he was before. This time round he'll be in the stables area, and I've played through this level many times, and I always go to the wrong side of the stable every single time. So I always go to the back here, and then realise that there is Bo, and the only way to get to him is through the front. Because he's located at the back, I assume there's a way in there, but the actual way in is around here. So let's go and give him his beloved's letter.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
So it turns out Penelope Braithwaite is a bit of an activist, and she is about to go on a rally for women's rights, particularly the right to vote. So me and her beau here are going to have to go and at least try and talk her out of it, or rescue her if necessary.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch the water. Now, take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Rhodes, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly. Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? The hell is going on? Well, here! Oh, my God. Shit! Cause all this trouble. You don't even know what you're
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals.
Equal!
Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural! This is nonsense!
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat!
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always was a
Bo,
cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
So we need to rescue Bo from his cousins before a fight breaks out. So we're just going to head around to the back of the building here, which I believe is the bank, and we are going to ride off into the sunset and safety. And should I mention to Bo that he didn't even give his beloved or entrusted, or whichever you want to call it, not even a wave goodbye. He just upped and left. So we are gonna head off to an old battleground here.
Awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
So it looks like we have planted ourselves directly in the middle of this family feud. And we are going to leave the story there for now and pick it up again in the next episode. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.